C'est toi qui passes la première?
Ready to go, Coach?
Yes, sure. And Mercier's coming. He would just had to get undressed there quick.
All right, quick reaction.
How did Montreal do tonight, by the way?
Not sure. Didn't look at the score.
They lost.
Quick reaction after the fourth game. You guys are going to the final.
First of all, just the support here, and Montreal's playing and still had a big crowd here, and I think you get an appreciation. We said the same thing in Baie-Comeau, the adulation of the fans and the support here, and it runs such a great organization, Rouyn-Noranda. I was fortunate when I was at UNB. I had Sam Richard, recently from Rouyn-Noranda, and I know such a great organization. Andre Torgay, what he started here, did an unbelievable job. And a lot of my background before coming to UNB was in Western Canada and in places like this. And I appreciate the blue-collar people and just the enthusiasm. And the crowd was there, even despite the new rule with no noisemakers. They still made a lot of noise tonight, and they certainly give the home boost. I thought their team played really, really well. It's a big step for our group, to go another round. I think, we tried to, our motto is try to get better just a little bit every time we play. I thought we had parts of the game today were better, had a good opponents, not always easy to play the top four teams in our league and win all four games. And we found different ways. Sometimes you find a way or you make a way, and it was a little bit of both tonight for us, but it was a big step against a really good opponent for us.
Can you talk to us about the opposition you have? You won all four games, but it was four tight games. The Huskies were a team that were supposed maybe to rebuild this year, but finally they got in the semifinals and gave you four tight games. Just talk to us about the opposition that they gave you in the semifinal.
Yeah, no, really. Every opponent we've had, Quebec is a rebuild too. They played really hard against us. You had to go to overtime twice. And Baie-Comeau, had a key guys hurt, and I think every game there was probably one goal. So I guess, the secret in the Q playoffs is finding ways to win one-goal games. So the group has continued to get better. We got good opponents, and I think we're growing. When I looked at our roster, when you look at our roster in the playoffs last year, we had one guy on the roster that won a round in the Q last year. And,
you're going to
they've started to grow, to get more confidence, and which we're going to need as we go forward.
You're going in the final. You don't know yet your opponent. If it's Rimouski, you would have your ticket lunch for the Memorial Cup. If it's Shawinigan, it would not be the case. Do you have a preference on your on the scenario?
I'm not going to answer it, but you could guess if I did have a preference. No, we just get ready. I mean, the one good thing when you do it in four games, you get some recovery time. You get back on your schedule. You get some practice time, and you get ready for the next round. Hey, it's a Q final. They're going to both be really good teams. And, we had a really tough game against Rimouski. We lost against Rimouski, helped us. We beat them up in Rimouski, which grew our team. We haven't played them since. Shawinigan, the last time we played them, we had to go to overtime in our home rink. So we know we're getting good opponents. So, but enjoy it and get back to Moncton, get ready for the next round.
Coach, we have a question from Moncton. Stéphane Spurieri.
Yeah. Hi, Coach. First of all, well done.
Thank you.
First of all, what are you going to do during the break before the finals? Any chance of having some rust in the first game?
I didn't quite hear him.
You want to know what you're going to do during the break, and if you fear rust on the first game because you
rust.
Yes.
Woo. Yeah, we're going to get a rest, and then we'll. Plan's been working so far. Stick to the plan.
All right.
No rust.
Adam, question? Adam? Wait.
Hey,
Adam,
Coach.
question?
Yeah. Hey, Coach, congratulations on the sweep and going to the finals. I guess just this group being resilient through 3 rounds of the playoffs. I know the job's not finished, but just talk about how this group has been able to battle every game in this series, whether they were up or down, goals going against you, not going against you, and persevere in overtime.
Yeah, it's a good question. I think, we trying to be a grittier team. You know, some coaches told me the group here wouldn't be gritty enough for me as a coach when I thought about taking the job. And I think that's one item we want to do better with our group. And I think you look at the leadership, there's guys that wear the C and A, the Gills, the Vidichuks, the Collard, the Desnoyers, but there's a lot of leaders in the group. And even though we're pretty good at protecting leads, even the goal, there was lots of calm in the dressing room. And we've been finding a way in overtime. We started the season with a couple overtime losses, and since then we found the secret of overtime, and obviously it was a big goal by Mercier tonight for us.
Jeremy, last question for Coach.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. Hey, Coach. Jeremy from the podcast here. Thanks for taking my question. First, again, congratulations to you and the entire group. How much of an adjustment was it, coming to Iran, playing in a smaller neutral zone? And I guess as a second part of my question, Dylan Gill played here for 4 years. Was he able to give any tips to the group on how to approach a game on a smaller ice surface?
First question was
about
adjusting to this rink?
The smallest rink. And did Dylan Gill help in any way because he played here?
It helps in a lot of ways. Doesn't matter who he plays. He's a good player. We had a really good game up here. I think January, it was a heartbreaker. We had come from behind, scored 2 goals in the third period to tie it. Then they scored a late one to win it. And I think we learned. And when you lose, you hopefully learned. And it wasn't a great feeling for the guys because it was the only team we hadn't beat all year. So thankfully, the schedule maker, and we found a way that we want to play teams that good opponents to get better. And this is, they say, a great rink, a little bit smaller, but it's a hockey rink. It's a great tradition, and I think it actually trends well for the game we played. So and Dylan's been tremendous for us. Obviously, it's pretty special for him to come back to the team that he absolutely loved and was very loyal to. We're fortunate to get the acquisition at Christmas, and that they had really 3 really good 20-year-olds here that they didn't keep them, because, and obviously being the captain last year and getting a second chance, Mulligan, I guess you'd call it, because of his injury, and being a Moncton, from Riverview, I think it's special for him every time he gets a chance to come to our arena and put the uniform on. And like our team, he's continuing to get better, and we're going to need him to continue to get better as we go here.
Thank you, Coach.
That's good. Thank you very much. All the best. Yeah. Merce should be here. He's not great at direct. Oh, there he is. There we go. Alex Mercier, GWG, baby.
All right. Quick question in English. Maybe first thought about scoring this winning goal.
Yeah, obviously it's big. Just to contribute for the team and get the win. The fourth one is big. So unreal feeling.
All right. Adam, question?
Hey, Mercy, Adam from the podcast. I guess just talk about the success your line had with Cote and Vidichuk. You guys were pretty aggressive on the forecheck in all 4 games. Just talk about your success there and kind of what you saw on the OT winner. Didn't seem like you had a lot of room, but you sniped it in there. What'd you see?
Vidi and Cote maybe had a tough playoff start, but I think we had a great series against Rouen, and the winning goal. Obviously, I passed the previous shift, and I thought the shot was the play on that, so and it went in, so that's good.
Oui. Yes, Alex, content d'avoir avec nous un but gagnant. On va un petit peu répéter ce qu'on a mis en anglais, mais but gagnant devant une foule ici à Rouyn-Noranda dans un aréna bruyant. C'était comment pour toi et ton équipe de balayer comme ça les skis de Rouyn-Noranda?
Je pense que c'est ça. On a pris la série une game à la fois. Puis c'est sûr que le but c'est un bon feeling. Juste avec l'équipe aussi, on crée des memories tout le monde ensemble. Puis c'est incroyable de pouvoir gagner ce soir à Rouen.
Clairement. On a comment on approche ensuite une finale. Justement, une finale de championnat, tout ça comme ça. Comment on approche ça quand on vient de balayer une équipe?
Je pense que ça ne change rien du tout. On parle souvent de day one mindset. Fait qu'on va jouer notre game. On passe à la prochaine, puis on prend une game à la fois. Là. Merci.
Salut Alex. Moi, je voudrais que tu me parles de Rudy, votre goaler. 23 victoires avec vous. Il n'a pas encore perdu. C'est quoi son apport avec votre équipe?
Ben, Rudy, c'est incroyable ce qu'il fait présentement. Je veux dire, il se prépare bien en dehors de la glace. C'est un bon gars aussi. Il apporte beaucoup à notre équipe. Puis, c'est sûr que dans les filets, il apporte beaucoup pour nous autres aussi. Là.
Merci, Alex.
Merci. Merci.
Thanks, fellas. Good show.
Thank you. Good luck.
Yeah, Alex.
Thank you.
En fait, je vais traiter merci.
Steve, hier, à l'issue du match numéro 3, tu nous parlais déjà de fierté, là, de ce que le groupe avait déjà accompli. J'imagine que ce sentiment-là de fierté, il n'est pas disparu. S'il y a quoi, il s'est agrandi après ce match aujourd'hui?
Oui, c'est sûr. C'est sûr que le résultat est décevant. Il est décevant parce qu'il y a tellement de... C'est un groupe qui est tellement uni, qui voulait tellement faire la différence. C'est ça qui fait mal. Je suis déçu pour nos gars, mais en même temps, je suis extrêmement fier, comme j'ai dit hier. Ils n'ont pas volé leur place. On méritait d'être dans cette série-là, puis je pense qu'on l'a démontré dans la série. C'est tous des matchs par un but. On était dans le coup dans chaque match. C'est sûr qu'avec recul, le premier match fait mal. Mais je suis extrêmement fier de nos gars. Là.
Qu'est-ce que tu as le plus aimé de la performance de ton équipe aujourd'hui dans ce 4e match?
Comme tout au long de la saison, c'est notre résilience. Ça a été facile encore, on donne le premier but. On donne le premier but, on tire derrière. Jamais abandonné, jamais baissé les bras. Après ça, on a un gros départ en deuxième période. On fait 2 erreurs qui se retrouvent dans notre filet. On tire encore derrière 3-2, puis encore là. Les gars n'ont jamais abandonné, puis ils se sont donnés corps et âme jusqu'à la fin. Comme j'ai dit, je suis extrêmement fier d'eux parce que c'est pas une équipe de hockey, c'est une famille, puis c'est pour ça que ça fait mal.
De voir comme ça ton équipe atteindre le carré d'as et perdre contre une équipe comme Moncton, est-ce qu'on peut dire mission accomplie? Est-ce qu'on a répondu aux objectifs? C'est quoi la rétrospective qu'on fait de cet accomplissement-là en soi?
C'est sûr qu'on... Si on nous avait demandé au début de l'année, on nous aurait offert la chance de jouer dans le carré d'as, c'est sûr qu'on l'aurait pris. Mais de l'autre côté, on n'était pas dans le carré d'as seulement par figurant. On voulait gagner cette série-là, puis on croyait à nos chances de gagner cette série-là. Puis je pense que en regardant les matchs d'un œil objectif, on a eu nos chances. Ça aurait pu être 2-1, ça aurait pu être 2-2. Mais regarde, c'est ça, la ligne est mince. C'est ça le hockey. Le sport est cruel des fois. Mais c'est sûr qu'on est fiers de notre saison. Puis on va regarder dans une couple de jours avec recul. Puis on va être très satisfait de notre saison. Mais aujourd'hui, c'est sûr que ça fait mal.
Ça fait mal. Qu'est-ce qui manquait ce soir? On n'est pas au bilan, mais ce soir, qu'est-ce qui manquait?
Ouais, c'est une équipe qui est extrêmement. Je pense que c'est l'équipe la plus vieille du circuit. Ils sont gros, ils sont physiques. La perte de Benjamin Brunel a fait mal. Un petit peu d'expérience, un petit peu de maturité dans certaines situations, dans les moments clés où peut-être on a mal réagi. Puis c'est ce qui a fait la différence dans la série.
Just a quick reaction in English, please. Your thought on the fourth game and the elimination?
Yeah, obviously I thought it was a very good hockey game, and again, one that could have gone either way, and unfortunately we ended up on the wrong side of things again. But extremely proud of our group. We fought hard all season long to get to this point, and you know what? We thought we were in the series. Obviously, we could have gone. Probably deserved a better fate, but sport is cruel like that, and that's how she goes sometimes.
Thank you, Steve.
Merci.
Je peux les faire les trois en même temps s'ils veulent, mais ils vont se passer le micro. Vous allez vous passer le micro, vous pouvez l'équiper.
Antonin, Steve a parlé de fierté. Il en parlait déjà hier à l'issue du match numéro 3, du fait que vous avez combattu dans chacun des matchs. Ça a été des matchs serrés. Les trois, votre carrière dans la LHMQ prend fin aujourd'hui. Parle-moi toi aussi de la fierté d'avoir fait partie de cette équipe-là cette année.
Oui, ben, je pense qu'on l'a montré toute l'année. Il n'y a pas vraiment de game qu'on s'est fait déclasser. Puis au début de l'année, on avait un mindset, les 3-20 ans, on savait qu'on avait une plus jeune équipe l'année passée. Mais avec le groupe qu'on avait, avec Bill, avec tous les gars qui revenaient, on savait qu'on pouvait faire des grosses affaires. Puis je veux féliciter les Alex et Ty pour leur carrière. C'était vraiment le fun de jouer avec eux autres cette année. Puis oui, c'est de la fierté, mais je pense qu'il y a dans un sens quand même décevant parce qu'on pense qu'on méritait un meilleur sort dans plusieurs games de cette série-là.
Justement, vous êtes passé si près à chacune des rencontres. Est-ce que la défaite fait quand même mal dans ce contexte-là?
Oui, ben c'est sûr. Puis tu parles des 3-20 ans, mais on savait que notre carrière était en jeu ce soir. Puis je pense qu'on s'est donné toute la série, la même chose pour toute l'équipe. Puis comme je dis, c'est décevant. Mais on peut donner du crédit aussi aux Wildcats, qui était une très bonne équipe. C'est pas pour rien qu'ils étaient premiers au Canada. Mais c'est vraiment décevant.
Question for Ty or Alex. Guys, you both had a really huge game tonight. How important was it for you to give all that you had for maybe that was your last game?
Yeah, I think it was very, very important. Like you said, it could have been one of our last games. So you always want to go out and leave it all out there if it's a possibility that it might be your last junior game.
Yes. Alex, as a captain of this team, how is it to lead your guys up to the corridors and then lose it against a good team in a sweep? I saw you guys, a lot of emotion on the ice after the game. How was it in the locker room?
I mean, obviously it's tough losing, but I mean, nobody really expected us to be in the place we are right now. And obviously it's sad, but at the same time, you got to be proud of each other and, just be happy you're in this situation and happy you can experience this. So we love each other and we have a good bond with each other, but we're just proud of each other at the end of the day.
We saw you and Antonin give a big hug to Gil, who's moving on. How is it to see a friend, a partner moving on while your season is over?
I mean, obviously he's a good friend of mine. Played with him for 3 seasons here. You know, he mentioned to me maybe a cup party this summer, but you know, obviously he's a great guy and a great person too. He was the captain here, and you know, I wish the best for him. So,
Alex, great season by the way, but is it that you lose in the overtime today? Is it hard to lose in overtime in the 4th game?
yeah, I mean, you know, I was on the ice for the goal, and it kind of just happened so fast. It was a nice shot, and you know, your career in the queue is over just like that. And obviously, it's kind of sad, but you know, like he said, they're a good team, and all the credit to them.
D'autres questions pour les joueurs de 20 ans? Thank you, guys, and good luck for the rest of your career.
Thank you.
Passer les choses.